What's up, you guys? It's your boy Jesse. I'm sorry for the part two of the vlog, my first vlog. I'm sorry I didn't get to upload it, but it said that it was too long or something like that. Don't worry about it. All I did, I just walked more and talked a little bit. Don't worry about it. But like I said in my first vlog, I said I was gonna be making more videos. Said I wanted to kind of do them, like daily. But I'm sorry I haven't been doing them daily because something unfortunate happened. Here a couple days ago. My my best friend. You know, I don't know if some of you guys heard about it, but he was involved in a car crash, and it was between the truck that he was in and a semi. It was on 127. I think they were on their way to St. John's, and the semi wasn't paying attention, and he tried to get in the left lane, and but I don't think he had a signal on or something, and so and when they saw it, they didn't have enough time to brake, so they just smashed right into the back of it. And then to me, he wasn't just a friend to me. He was, like I said, he was my best friend. He was my brother, my motivator, my mentor. A person that I looked up to. And he wasn't that old. He was only 15 years old. So that's sad. 15 years old, still had his whole life ahead of him, and then he just had to, I guess that was his time. But it's sad to see when somebody that you really love and that you really care for has to pass on, and especially in his situation at such a young age, because it's like I said, it's just sad. It's how we had to go out, but it was hard for me, to take it. I had to find out through more than one person. First, it was a post on Facebook saying, "I'm sorry, Anthony, we love you, we miss you." Then there was another one saying, "I hope it's not true, the news that I've heard. But if it's true, I'm sorry, Anthony, you will be missed." And then finally, I posted something. I said, if all these people are telling me this stuff, and I don't want to believe it. But if it is true, I don't know what I'm gonna do with the rest of my life. And then finally, I got home and I called his brother, and he told me that it was a fatal accident between his truck and the semi, and he died. It was like really hard for me to take at that moment because I already had a lot going on. There was already a lot on my mind, and just having that just added on to all of my stress, and it was just a lot at the time. I didn't know what to do. As soon as I heard him say that he's dead, I didn't even want to talk anymore. I didn't want to believe it. He was just like, he's dead, and he just started crying, and I kept on asking him. I was like, "Dude, are you sure? Are you serious?" I was like, "Don't be playing with me." He said, "No, I'm sorry, bro, but he's dead." That, it felt like somebody just pulled out my heart and just crushed it. Like I said, he was my best friend, my mentor, my brother. I really didn't consider him, like I said, as a friend. He was my brother to me. I was just so close to him. We did everything together. Next week, we were supposed to hang out next week. We were supposed to go to the mall, go out to eat, go to the movies. We we were like this with each other. We were close. And then just to hear that he's gone. I don't. He was a dude I went to when I was feeling down. When I felt like, like nobody wanted me here. in this world when I felt unloved. You know, I already know that I could always run to him for love and for support, and I know that he would be there for me no matter what I was going through. You know, and I was always there for him. And it sucks that he had died like this because he had a lot on his mind when he died. You know, there's like some family issues and stuff like that, but you know, it was just sad just to hear him. You know, just to hear somebody say he's gone. You know, and it was just a lot for me to handle. But I'm doing, you know, just a tad bit better now. I've talked, you know, to a couple people, you know, some family members, his brother, me and his brother, you know, we've hung out more. You know, he's gonna be missed by a lot of people. You know, and it's crazy too, because he was always known for his hugs and his cologne. You know, he always had, you know, like the best smelling cologne, and had like, you know, the best, biggest, warmest bear hugs that anybody could ever give you. I don't think I'm ever gonna find another friend like him in this world. You know, and I'm just so, you know, that's why you can't take a lot of stuff for granted, because you don't know when stuff like this is gonna happen. Like, a lot of people, they take a lot of, like, you know, like little stuff for granted, like having parents, for one. A lot of people take that for granted. A lot of people take having clothes, you know, having food, having a place to live. You know what I'm saying? People take, you know, he didn't take nothing for granted, bro. He, you know, like I said, he had family issues at home. He was basically living on his own. The only thing that his mom was really providing for him was a roof over his head. And, you know, and I mean, yeah, I know she loved him. I know she loved him with all her heart. You know, but like I said, there, you know, there's a couple things going on at home. You know, the only me and him and his brother know about. But you know, he had to buy his own clothes, his own food. Well, at least this is what he told me. He told me he had to buy his own clothes, his own food, you know, stuff like that. And it was just sad, you know. And then it was just sad for me to hear. And then now just to hear that he's gone, like, it's just a lot to take in at one time. I already had a lot on my mind that day, and then to hear that, like, that just shut me down. And last night, I was thinking about him because I was at a party. And for those of you know, and for those of you who know what a quinceañera is, you know, it's like a 15. It's kind of like it's a Hispanic tradition where a woman finally turns, where a young lady finally turns into a woman at 15 years old. But so I was at a quince, and like towards the end, everybody had to go outside because something happened. And I was sitting out there and I was looking around, and I realized that where we were, it was a few blocks away from where he used to live at, or from where he lived at, and that really broke me down. And I really didn't want to talk to anybody, you know, last night. But yeah, you know, but like I said, I'm going strong. You know, I'm hanging in there, but but thank you to all the people who supported me when I was going through this. I love you guys, and just thank you for everything that you guys done for me. I'll be back with another video here in a couple days. So peace out. I love you guys. See you guys later.